What is up, guys? Killerkev today, back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Special Edition. This is going to be episode 4 within my 5 must-have player homes, but without further ado, guys, let's just jump straight into the video. Seaside Estate player home. This one is coming at 6.6 megabytes of a download. The Seaside Estate is a large home settled underneath the Solitude Rock Arch, making the fantastic seaside view of the Emperor's northmost port. This house has no lock or purchase cost. The home is also fully nav meshed, making it for all of your followers compatible to move right away into this beautiful settlement. In the next coming weeks, it also has been adopted family. If you do want to put that in, that will be within an update. Fingers crossed that comes very soon. And according to the description, many other patches and other few tweaks, updates will include future content, which is also really nice to see that it is an ongoing project, even though I think it's pretty stable as it is. For this one, the features you do get are fully sized player home, dock with boat, discover the map marker so you can instantly fast travel upon that. The rooftops will be all crafting stations included within that, which I do kind of like that sort of particular thing. If you have seen my Fallout 4 videos, I do have all of my crafting stations and other things elevated up into the air. Large mannequin room, including a very large weapon rack room to display all of your armors and weapons. Fully sized kitchen and dining room, player's chest located within the bedroom, basement trapdoor located near the stairwell, fully sized perk room in the basement, second floor bar, which is very interesting to see, fully furnished, and all of the standing stones and shrines in the basement for you guys to pick up. And as said before, this is fully nav meshed for you and your followers to move right away into. Comment a message or any bugs, issues, requests or questions for this particular mod author on the page. It does say all of this within the description, so if you have got a suggestion for maybe to tweak this particular mod or even at your request, this mod author is pretty much open to it. I personally like the aspect of what this mod author is trying to do with this particular player home, but I also like the amount of feedback they are willing to take too. Abandoned Riverwood Cellar, coming in at 98.7 kilobytes of a download. You should empty the containers and leave the room before updating. If any more updates do come, please do bear that in mind. But for me, it was a simple installment, no updates, so it's fresh and instantly available for me to go to. This one is going to be located right next to Riverwood. There should be a map marker for you to fast travel to, as you can see on screen now. Click that, head over there, it should be a trapdoor, and enter via there. With this one, it adds the crafting cellar near Riverwood. No items are added for you to add, obviously, because this is going to be a player home inspired area. So the event, you can go in there with all of the starting crafting stations, pick it up, and it is very accessible. Do like how it's laid out too. It's kind of like a cheat room, not on the aspect of items being in there. It's just the sort of the format and how it's laid up. That's why I call it a cheat room. But besides that, I think it's actually pretty good. The lighting is amazing, and everything else. And obviously, if you've got any problems, it does say within the description, feel free to message this particular mod author if you do have any feedback on this mod. Once again, hopefully we can see more from mod authors like this. This is going to be the first one from this particular mod author on the site, so hopefully we can see a lot more. Very excited to see more. Riverside Retreat Player's House, coming at 100.3 kilobytes of a download. This is going to be the first player home that the mod author has done themselves, so please do bear that in mind with the Creation Kit Club. Personally, I think it's very good. It's actually kind of up to scratch with some of the other ones to do with the Bethesda.net website. They've been around for ages and are quite a notorious set of player home mod authors out there too. This one is a short walk away from Riverwood's main gate, so for instance, if you are teleporting to Riverwood, make sure to turn around a little bit right and follow it up from here. As you can tell at the beginning of this particular video, there is no map marker at all, unfortunately, for this particular player home, but it is literally a throw stone away from you teleporting, if not fast traveling, to the settlement itself. Once upon in there, you should see loads of other different stations to pick up on, such as an alchemy table, enchanting table, cooking pot, and a lot of chests for your storage needs. And mannequins will be there for you to place your armor on, all inside. There's some outside features such as a smithing area around the back of the house, including a forge, smelter, tanning rack, and grinding stone, including an armor workbench. I personally think this is really nice. I do like the aspect of having some stuff outside and inside. It's a nice balance. Obviously the working side is going to be outside like a traditional blacksmith, and then once upon going inside it's going to be a little bit more cozier and grinding out those a little bit more complicated skills such as alchemy. I think this is really nice. Little subtle things as well, like archery or target dummies. Also as well, there is going to be a wood cutting block as well. Just add a little bit of immersion. Personally, this is a really nice first player home mod to hit the site from this mod author. Hillside Ranch, coming in at 284.8 kilobytes of a download. There's been many updates to be included within this one, so let's reel off the updates incredibly quick. Update recently this week has been added a tanning rack to the outdoor forge, adds a stall door to the first stable, the little simple fix, fixes the meat and ingredients barrels so they do not spawn random food, is very strict to what the script will allow within this mod. Hillside Ranch is a very simple home. The interior is nothing special, as the main focus of this house is going to be the stable itself. There is no house that is a reasonable size in correlation to a stable. Most houses either have a stable that is incredibly small, or even just one-sided sections to fit a horse within. It's pretty much bland and a little bit boring connecting the two together. So the heavy focus on this one is going to be for the horses. Now if you like sort of player homes that are very simplistic but also have functionality with them, this one is going to be a great for you. If you are heavily focused on your horses and sort of collecting them and, you know, basically giving them a better home than you, this one would be a opt choice for you. Enough for 10 horses indeed in the field, if not to do with some of the stables. This one is located right between Riverwood and Whiterun. Huntsman Hot. This one is coming at 7.2 megabytes of a download. This is going to be a port with permissions from the nexusmods.com. This mod adds a tiny wooden cabin near the Heartwood Mill in Rift, suitable to range characters who lives alone in the woods. Very sort of hunteress, if not a ranger, quite possibly a thief in my eyes if you do see fit so, but if you're not any of them, you're entirely welcome to download the mod still. It is fully furnished with a simple style, but was cluttered enough to feel cozy and homey. This home is not meant for a mage or hoarder or even an army full of followers. It's for the simple man and the simple living with a little bit of a cushy vibe out in the woods. It contains a cooking pot, alchemy lamp, 3 weapon racks, a small bookshelf, custom storage, a tanning rack, workbench, grindstone, anvil, chopping block and a fishing rack, all to be included within this home. The house is free and unlocked for you, all ready to go over there, and you've already discovered a map marker upon stalling this one, so it's easy and accessible to fast travel too. I personally did really like this one. It is very true to the description. If you are playing alone with no followers, there's kind of a sense of feel that this one is going to be cozy and homely with the amount of stuff that is crammed within this small player home. So guys, that's the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, I would very much appreciate a like on the video. It does help me an awful lot. It gives me a good indication that you guys are enjoying the content that I put out on this channel. If you're new around here too and you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button. Right next to it as well, there is going to be a little bell icon. If you click that, you will get a notification for every single time I post a bit of content like this to the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here and Killerkev out.